Welcome back to part 4. This is the series of all the new aircraft in RealFlight Evolution. For this one, I'm starting up with the E-flite Viper 90mm. So if you're keeping track, we've done 3 sets of 4 already. There will be 4 in this video, so that's 16 new airplanes alone. That's in addition to the 3 helicopters. So the E-flite Viper 90 is been really well received out in the physical model aviation world. It flies great. Some people are even putting turbines in it. This one is electric. We'll take off and fly around. Let's get some takeoff flap in here. Off we go. Gear up, flaps up, and cruising around. And this is a 100-mile-an-hour airplane easily, more like 110 in level flight, maybe 120. You can cook it to 150 in a dive, and it handles all of that just with ease. But it does still fly like a sport plane. It does have some tip stall things that go on, as you would expect with a tapered swept wing at low speeds. If you yank on it hard, it might bite. But if you treat it with respect, it will reward you with being a really great-looking jet that you can show off out of the flying field. Not a lot else to say from that. It's a Viper. It's a very, some semi-scale version of the Viper jet that exists in experimental aviation. Drop the flaps and it slows right down and starts scrubbing energy. I'm going to hold some power. Got my landing gear down now. And it just looks great and flies great. And the 90mm platform gives it just a lot of presentation, still on 6-cell batteries that are very approachable to charge and maintain. Easy touch. That's the Viper 90. We've also got a couple of new Ultra Sticks in here. There's the Ultra Stick 10cc. We already had the Ultra Stick 30cc. Same basic Ultra Stick you've known for years. Let's drop out of crow mode, put those flaps into takeoff position, and take off. This one's powered by a fictitious 10cc gas engine. Whoa, I got not paying attention, and I shouldn't have. That was kind of fun, but we saved it. Just like every Ultra Stick before, it's a stick, but it has flaps, and it can do crow. Let's deploy some crow to land this aircraft. Pull it into low rates to keep it a little bit more sane. There we go. Let's kill the engine as we roll by. And here we go. Hi. We also have the Ultra Stick PNP, which is an electric version very similar to this aircraft. Not a lot to show. You can't hear the engine sounds because I've got them muted so that you can hear me talk. But it's we'll drop our crow back out of it, put in some takeoff flap, and take off. We've got an electric motor on the nose, flies on 6 cells. Very friendly platform. Lastly, the last new one is not very new, honestly. The Carbon Cub S, instead of the Carbon Cub S2, excuse me, is a variation on the Carbon Cub S Plus. New version with smart technology on board, which really doesn't affect us here in RealFlight. It does not include a GPS, so you don't get the GPS modes, but it does still have all the safe beginner features that you would expect. Very simple flying. If we drop it into safe intermediate, we get a seatbelt roll angle, but if we drop it below a certain altitude, it takes back over into safe beginner mode. This is an aircraft that's designed to help you learn to fly while still looking awesome, and it does both of those things very well. So I'll land it here in a safe beginner mode. Again, you won't really notice a lot of difference between this and the S Plus because RealFlight doesn't include smart technology. We don't need telemetry back from the speed control because we have our nav guides. But if you haven't tried out a Carbon Cub in the world and you're a beginning pilot or even an early intermediate pilot, it's a great choice. So that wraps up the 16 new airplanes that we have in RealFlight. Also check out the 3 new helicopters that we have. I've got a video out for those as well. That's 19 brand new platforms. Well, let's call it 18. The Cirrus is a variation on an existing platform, but it's a lot of new aircraft for you to explore in the software, and that doesn't even count all of the exciting content from the expansion packs that we've brought back and brought here into the main sim and given you for free instead of charging you for it like we once did back in the day. please check those out as well. I'll get a video up where I wander through some of the highlights of that. It's over 120 aircraft, so I don't think I'll be talking about each and every one of them like I've done here. Everybody keep flying. Enjoy the chance to do it indoors at your computer, and don't forget to go outdoors and fly your real airplanes in the world. I'll see you out there. Thanks.